It's so metal.
All right, well, I will come on camera for a second. All right. Well, welcome everybody to the Richie T podcast. I'm here with the band Splattafish from the DFW area, and they just played an amazing set here at the Rock Box, and I am all for them. I'm backing them up 125,000 fucking %.
That's a lot of percentage.
That's a lot. It may not exist.
Steiner math.
Steiner math. There you go. Yeah. Holler if you hear me. Well, anyway, I'm going to get away from the camera here, but hey, it's great to meet y'all, man. It's great to see you play.
Thank you so much.
And I just go around there and introduce yourself and what you do in the band.
I'm Andrea, and I do drums. Just vocals.
I'm Justin. I'm lead guitar.
Hi, my name is also Andrea. No, I'm Aaron, and I play guitar.
Awesome.
I'm also Aaron, and I play the drums.
Awesome.
This is a true story. Two Aaron. There's two Aarons.
Two Aarons.
There's also two mics.
But he's not here.
Awesome. All right. Well, hey, tell me, when did the band get together? What's the history of that?
That's just a question.
2007. No, yeah, we formed in 2007. We all came from prior bands and prior, musical endeavors, and she was just hanging out. This is her first musical venture, I say first, but we've been doing it for almost 2 decades now. But me, Aaron, Mike, our bass player that's not here right now, and him, we all came from other musical endeavors, and in early 2007 we kind of just fell into each other because we all lived around the same area, same cities. Word got around, and I was looking for members, and then my old band before Splattafish existed played with his band, and I saw him and I thought he was a monster on the drum set, so that band ended up disbanding, and then I was like, I knew exactly who to get, and then I don't remember who introduced me and you.
Your fucking cousins.
Oh yeah, my cousins went to school with him, and they introduced us, and we just so happened. I've always been into dual harmony guitars. Black Dahlia Murder is my favorite band. I think it's one of all of our favorite bands.
No doubt.
So it was kind of a given. Hey, I need a second guitar player. Hit him up, and then it's just been a fucking one track train going and going.
That's awesome. Very cool, man. Very cool. Honestly, I think you guys are the oldest band I think I've ever interviewed on my podcast because of the lineage of when y'all started.
Our backs hurt.
Yeah, I bet.
I was about to be really, really insulted.
No, I'm paying tribute, brother. All right. Okay. Here's some goodies here. What bands did you guys listen to growing up?
Growing up?
Yeah, growing up.
Oh shit. Everything, man. I personally, my dad was a metalhead. It was like Motley Crue a lot, old school 80s hair metal some. And then in my teenage years, it was, Hatebreed, Black Dahlia Murder, Napalm Death. And I started playing every stage across the state of Texas when I was 12 years old. So I was like, death metal, hit me early. So I was listening, Cattle Decap early on, dude. So that's kind of who I listened to.
I would say my uncle is the one who started my journey with, surprisingly, Evanescence and Linkin Park, of course. So those are my first 2 CDs. So, yeah, no, it's not. It means a lot to me. I love those albums. So show your face.
We all know those songs too.
I think everybody does.
Yeah.
Aaron?
For me, it was like when I was little, I used to just listen to whatever was on the radio, and then starting to get into bands like 311 and Incubus, and
those are good.
Like Sum 41 and Blink-182. Those are like my 4 probably favorite bands of all time. And then my cousins got me into Limp Bizkit, honestly, and then I didn't get into heavier stuff until I joined with Justin. So, but yeah, but now I really listen to everything. So yeah, it's good.
What's your favorite band? 311.
My journey is kind of like an amalgamation of everybody around me here. More closely to Justin, growing up with my dad and my uncle. My uncle was a major figure in my life growing up. So Motley Crue was probably my first holy shit, this is good fucking music. And that's what my standard was. I deviated a little bit. I'm a huge fan of Aerosmith, but as I got older, you know, like Napalm Death, a little intro to like grindcore and stuff like that, definitely. And I mostly did like kind of vibe with the metalcore more, I think, than Justin did in the early days. And he introduced me to like, you know, Black Dahlia Murderers, Blood Runs Black. You know, I always was somewhat familiar with them, but he really showed me the catalog, and I was like, oh, this shit's great. This is kind of what I want to do. In hindsight, my brother though, he was a very big advocate for pop punk, you know, kind of like Aaron style. And then my parents, you know, they were Journey, and kind of the weird stuff.
Don't stop believing.
Yeah, so
everybody's uncle had gotten into
yeah, that's.
crew and shit like that. You know?
I mean, I'd probably never became a musician if I never heard the heavy shit that my uncle introduced me to. So that's it. So.
That's cool.
So,
All right.
So Aaron, you keep turning off the air conditioner. Yeah, you're the one turning it off.
stop it.
We're having issues, folks, with the AC. It's all good.
We don't need technical
It's
difficulties.
104 degrees, man.
Right.
It's hot up in her.
And her.
It's hotter in San Antonio than it is in Dallas. Fuck.
That's true statement. Fuck yeah.
Right.
Who are your main influences on your music? Like, who was the guy, girl that made you want to pick up a microphone or guitar, drums, whatever?
Who's your influences? He doesn't know who your influences are. You're the vocalist, fucker.
I know. Honestly, I would say no. That was a youth thing. I still love Amy Lee though. Whatever. I would say Trevor from Black Dahlia Murder. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hero of mine. Also, Travis Ryan, Cattle Decapitation. I'd say Randy from Lamb of God. Definitely. I would say those are the first three. Also, Walls of Jericho.
Yes.
I think that was something that Justin got me onto as well. And yeah, that's what definitely helped me dive into vocals and
Nice.
doing what I do now.
Cool.
Influence wise, that's a tough one, man. There's a just massive catalog. You know, the stereotypical, you know, Yngwie was a huge thing for me. Arpeggios from Hell, like everybody, you know. John, the original from Black Dahlia Murder, you know, when I actually played a show with them, Black Dahlia and Hatebreed, when I was a kid, and it was seeing John play with Black Dahlia Murder, I was like, it struck that nerve when I was probably 13, dude, and it was watching him perform and the type of solos that he did. I mean, it just, you know, it hit that part of my soul that I was like, all right, I know what I want to do for the rest of my life. So that's kind of, I have other influences, but it's really hard to narrow it down and pick any, you know, like all the main bands that everybody knows in, especially the death metal world. I'm just influenced by all of them. I pick between all of them and influenced heavily by all of them.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Current day, I mean, it's for me, it's been like a travel back in time, like to figure out who the people that influenced me, like where they came from. I've learned that like I'm a huge fangirl for like Norwegian metal, Euro metal, like bands that have been around a long time. And it's like, as I've gotten older, I didn't realize how far back they go. Like At the Gates, you know, bands like that. In Flames, like In Flames has been around a long time. Lamb of God has been around a long time. And it's like, you know, Justin and I were both suckers for like the harmony, like the dual guitar things going on. And so I think we probably pull like a lot of the same influence in that sense for like the melodic aspect from a lot of similar bands, but we also like that heavy, nasty, aggressive, in your face. And so I think as we've both gotten older, I mean, because we've been in a band together, like 20 years now? Yeah. Just about. I think next year makes 20 years, nice. You know? And so it's, yeah. And so it's crazy, like as our catalog has grown and like our style has just kind of gotten better and more complex and whatnot, we've both kind of taken that journey to where it's like we found our own sound within all the things that influenced us over time. And it's just, I don't know, it's like herpes, dude. It's the gift that keeps on giving, and we're fucking here for it.
Yeah, ditto to everything they said, because yep, that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, honestly, what I said, like Chad Sexton, Jose Pasiles from like Incubus and Three Light. I mean, those were for sure early days. And then like when I joined them, it was probably like Chris Adler, Joey Jordison, like, and like as we got heavier, the influences got heavier for me. So like, but yeah, I mean, I think everybody pretty much has like common bands that really influenced us to where we are today. So
Awesome. Very cool. Very cool.
I mean, if I got to name drop anybody specific, like the first time Michelangelo Battio asked me if I wanted the keys to the Lamborghini, I said no, dude.
That's cool. That's awesome. All right.
It's a guitarist reference, dude.
Nice. And I got to tell you this quick story real quick. Ever since I discovered you guys on Spotify, and y'all's album is fucking amazing.
Thank you so
And
much.
And let me just tell you, this week alone, I think I listened to it maybe at least 5 times at work.
Nice.
that's way more than I've ever listened.
We have an album?
Cranking it in a van, you know, doing my normal routine.
Yeah.
But I had to have something that was going to get me over that edge, and I'm glad you played the second song on Holy. What was
Holy
it?
Vision.
Holy Vision. That's my favorite fucking song on that
Well,
album.
thank you, sir.
And just I was like, yeah,
It's that groove.
it's that groove that I was looking for. And tell me, what's the writing and recording process like with you guys?
We start with guitars, typically. You guys. Take over.
It's kind of a we've grown to, like, you know, when we first started, like he said, 20 years ago, you know, you have to feel it out over time, and now we have such a chemistry together now that he'll come up with a riff, I'll come up with a riff. That's our foundation, our bones, you know.
The whole song.
Yeah, and like, you know, one of our best songs, Feast Upon the Black, it's hilarious. This is a true story. We were sitting on my couch at like an old house of ours years ago, and we wrote that entire song in like 8 minutes flat. And we were just like, I don't know, we just vibed with it, and that was just like a one-off experience, but we've caught ourselves still, you know, just coming up with a riff and finding each other's natural flow state, and then we'll, you know, bring Mike in, he'll learn the bass lines and kind of put his twist to it and whatnot, and then once that's done, we're bouncing it over to him, and then we kind of dissect and, you know, put the drums to it after that. Then, you know, when we have a foundation for her, she can sit there and come up with lyrics and get the cadences and all the melodies down and how we want to perform it live, and then it just kind of hit the ball rolling. So that, I mean, that's the baseline of how we've been doing things. And it's weird because we're still one of the only bands, like, we play digital amps, but we're still not on in-ears, which we're slowly like making our way to the big dog, you know, stuff. But we're very old school. Like, we're just raw and real right now.
Plug in and go.
Yeah, plug in and go, dude. Yeah.
Nice.
So
I think we've been playing with each other so long that like everybody's like really on time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody has a feel for like what everybody's gonna do. So, and as far as my writing goes, like I just kind of lay a basic beat down just to get something going, and then like I can kind of feel like where they want the beat to go, or like what sounds good with the song, and if they have any suggestions, then I'll take them in, you know what I mean? And then like if it sounds good, then it sounds good. So
Yeah, like I don't know, I've been in several bands. I know Justin has as well, but I mean, most of yours you were the only guitar player, and so having another guitar player to depend on, to me, is like, it's crucial, because in the downtime I trust he's putting in the fucking work and he's coming up with something, and I feel like that's reciprocated on my end. Like when we came back, we started rehearsing January of last year and just, you know, going through the old catalog, getting everything together, and then it was time getting closer to the reunion show and introduce a new song. So Fueling the Beast, like, that's 95% Justin, like, no doubt about it. And so he brings us like this entire idea that he worked his ass off on, and, you know, we'd pick it apart, we'd play it over and over, and the only things that really probably changed is just how many times things repeated. Maybe let's slow this down, let's speed this up, give the song room to breathe. Because when we were younger, one thing we would do is we were just so excited to have new music. Let's rush it, let's rush it, let's rush it. And dude, like the new songs that we've written, we have 2 more we're almost ready to go. That we have 2 like pretty much ready to go, and there's so many riffs and so many ideas out there. But, you know, one of those songs was a primary idea for me, one is a primary idea from Justin. But we're going slower and more methodical in our approach this go around, to where all the dynamics really have room to breathe, to like really, really shine. Bouncing it off of Aaron, bouncing it off of Mike, bouncing it off of Andrea. And also we're telling them ideas we have for their parts as well. And not all of us are classically trained to read music or know how to write music, which is hilarious because people are like, oh, you guys are technical, y'all do this, but we just do what feels right, what sounds good to us. You know, like we're not trying to please anybody other than what we feel like we all want from this band, you know. And like, I don't know, with I can't even remember the name of the newer one that I started fucking with, but literally that idea came from a riff I'd been sitting on for like probably 7 or 8 years, and it completely transposed into something else by a day that nobody else could make rehearsal but me and Mike. And I was just showing him, hey, this is how a looper works. And so I laid down just like a simple intro, open, simple rhythm. And then I just started riffing over it with the same notes I was using on that riff before. And it's like, oh, wow, this just really opened up something completely new. And so that song was, it had most of its parts. And then Justin comes in, Aaron comes in, and we take some things from like full time to halftime and just slow it down and rearrange it. And we probably had like 6 or 7 different versions of that song. We're probably still not even done yet, so we're at the point now where we just want it to be the best it can be, and like we're not worried about putting it out there like on any specific time frame. Like we're literally just going to make this the best it can be. So that's how it is for us currently. So.
Okay. And to touch note on something you said earlier about how we've grown as musicians and just as we're getting older, but Celestial Plague, I don't know if you're aware of this, but you can tell if you've jammed it 5 times, it's fucking fast.
Yeah.
And we're going, that's fucking stupid. Like so Russell Holler, shout out, he produced Celestial Plague for us, and I don't think there's a single song on that album under 250 BPM, which is
it sounded fast
asinine. Yeah.
I know the last one was 300.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Odious Nefarious is one of our it's so insanely fast, and we were on a hiatus for a while, and then we came back, and I think all of us collectively had to go, did we ever play this shit this fast? But yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
I do want to touch on one cool thing real quick. After the hiatus that we had and coming back, like it was like hey, we're gonna do a one show, like a one-off, and then it's getting in the room with each other again. After what was the end of the world, everybody's grown so much. Like any difference or disconnect is no longer there. Like people have got married, people have had kids, people have gotten divorced, and survived COVID, and we've been through so much death and everything. So like to get back in the room with the same people you grew up doing it with, like since you were a kid to the adults that we are now, like it's really refreshing, it's really rewarding, and it's like fuck, we were truly blessed because a lot of people didn't make it and a lot of bands didn't make it to where we are. But a common theme you will hear every single one of us talk about is how much we love Black Dahlia Murder. The last time we did anything together before this current run, it was opening for Black Dahlia Murder that got us back together in the same room, because we had some very different, or differences would probably be the best way to say it, but like here we are, like we're damn near 10 years after that, I want to say, like and we're still doing well. We're grayer, but we're greater at the same time. So
everybody's just more mature, and everybody just kind of loves each other, you know what I mean? So it's all love now, so we're good. Yeah.
No,
we didn't hate each other
to hear, though, because I mean, in the 5 years that I've been doing this thing, I've had guys leave certain bands, and people leave and people go off and do other things and give up that passion. But at least I see with you guys that you guys are wanting to do it still, and you guys want to continue to grow and continue to be musicians and put out what's in here out there, and that's
being gone for so long, like really helped with that too. You know what I mean? There's no like drama, there's no like stress this time around. Like it's all love, and we want to play music, and so it's kind of sometimes I feel it's kind of glad we did it. Like took so like time apart, because when we came back together, we're definitely stronger than we were. So
that's cool. Hell yeah.
I think we're definitely having a lot more fun with it now organically than we were back then, because there's no like false pressure or expectations at this point. Like we realize who we are, where we're at, what we can bring to the table when we have time to do it, and it's fucking beautiful when we all come together and we make time for that to actually work. I'm not a big soccer fan, but once upon a time I did hear it's a matter of planning and execution rather than circumstance. Back to you, George.
So, and me and so I'm also the lead guitar player to a band called Lockjaw, and he was guitar player for a touring band called Broken Rail when Splattafish disbanded for a while. And I think ultimately I'm still currently with them as well, but taking 10 years off, it gives you so much time to think, and you go on these ventures with other bands and you see a whole other world, like different setups, different band members, different vibe, everything about it. And I think we all had the same inkling of like, should we get back together? And then it's like there's a part of you, we did it for so long already that you miss it. And then musicianship is just ingrained in all of us now. If you don't do it, it feels weird, it's weird to not perform. So I think we all missed it, and ultimately that's what brought us all back, and all of us made the agreement, hey, do y'all want to do this again? And we're doing it for fun and the love of it. If something happens, that's cool. It's just we're family. That's at the end of the day.
At the end of the day. Oh yeah, man. That is awesome, man. That is fucking cool. I love stories like that, and it's chef's kiss.
He said chef's kiss, but y'all can't see him since he's not on camera. That was a butthole exploding.
No, that's a butthole exploding.
Yeah. Speaking of buttholes, earlier we went to Planet Fitness and the massage chairs tried to sneak inside your asshole.
No shit.
It likes to concentrate on butt.
No.
Yeah.
My talking.
Not going to Planet Fitness anytime soon. That's for damn sure. Anyway, all right, here we go with this next one here. Do you guys get nervous before a gig?
Yes, every single time. It doesn't matter if it's 5 people. It doesn't matter if it's 500. Actually, as weird as it is, I think that the fact that there was more people out there tonight, it gave me more of an extra boost of energy. Yeah, I don't get it. I guess if there's less people that you can zone in on, and they're really honing in on you, but there's just a crowd of people, and I can't see, and so that helps.
Yeah.
I can't see anybody, so that helps with my stage jitters for sure.
Yeah.
I tell people that I was born without a give a fuck bone.
There you go.
And I couldn't tell you. I've just been like a wild child since my childhood. Like I've never experienced stage fright, which I'm lucky. I guess it's my high is being on stage. Adrenaline. We played when we played Mayhem. That was like close to I think 18,000 people.
Wow.
And that's like just playing to those massive crowds is just an adrenaline rush. But I couldn't tell you like butterflies in your stomach, all the things you hear. I don't care, man. I'm a performer through and through. So yeah, I don't get stage fright.
I'm like I'm a split between both of them. It's like I don't stage fright. No, I don't get stage fright because like I'm not doing what you're doing. If I had to be the one on the mic in front of that many people, I'd be like, yeah, sorry guys, I'm out. But
I give up.
but no, like I've been nerve-ridden a handful of times, and to think back, when we played Mayhem, like yeah, that was one of them. It was a really cool thing. My uncle was actually working the barricade because he worked security for DNL, big security company in Dallas for a long time, and so that's where I got into a lot of heavy music. And then it's Mayhem Fest, and I'm like, oh shit, this is fucking cool. The man that showed me what metal is and influenced me, he's working the barricade protecting us. But also it's like, shit, we're playing after Anthrax. What the fuck is going on, guys? And then sorry, thanks for sidetracking me. And then also, I don't know if you guys remember this, but y'all, I've always been a huge fan of Bury Your Dead.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember who our sound guy was? No, our sound guy was Aaron Patrick, Bubble. Yeah, Bubble was our sound guy. And we just hear this guy come out of nowhere like, all right, you guys are on in 3, 2, and I look, I'm like, fuck, that's Bubble. Boom. So it was a little nerve-wracking, man, but that show gave me nerves. Our comeback show in April gave me nerves. And then like other than that, not so much. It's like I can get my anxiety going anytime about fucking anything. Like today, it's like, okay, there's pre-sales, they're really, really good, right? I see a group of people and it grows. I'm like, oh shit. And then it gets big enough. I'm like, oh fuck, it's on, dude. So it's like challenge accepted. Let's fucking go sometimes.
Okay. No, I don't feel like since we've been back, I don't really get nervous. I'm just excited to play. You know what I mean? I guess just because I've been away from it so long, I just try to stay focused on doing my part so everybody else can do theirs, basically. So.
Yeah.
I think it happens with age too, man. And the reason I was like, oh, when he was mentioning Mayhem Festival, so I just had to like throw this out there. It's a hilarious story that you'll enjoy. So we're like a nobody band, and we played Mayhem Festival 2012, and yeah, so there was six bands that were performing, and the logistics were kind of all over the place. Everybody was hot. It's the middle of summer, you know, and they were like, all right, we don't know who's going to play what slots, so all of you guys are going to Rochambeau and just rock, paper, scissors for time slots. And so I literally single-handedly beat all 6 bands, and I didn't know when our time slot was, and then we played after Anthrax, which was fucking crazy to just to begin with. You know, that's fucking wild, but yeah. Anyways.
You never lose if you choose scissors every time.
Exactly. Yeah, well, Anthrax is a good band, man, and they got me into the metal scene way back when 1980, whatever the fuck it was, 86, 7. Yep. So I'm an old school thrash head myself, so it's all good. Let's see here. You guys listen to any other music besides metal? Any guilty pleasures?
Yeah.
All of us definitely do. I have I'm also a rap artist, so yeah. Like that's a little side venture that I do, but I mean, I listen to everything. God, I can't think of it. Like he said earlier, Incubus, System of a Down, the typical bands that everybody, the Limp Bizkit, Slipknot, you know, who we're here with, Sick, and the tribute bands, but those bands that we grew up listening to, not all death metal and brie,
I would say sometimes it's a little Whitney Houston. I Will Always Love You. A little Selena.
There you go.
I listen to a lot of stuff. I like my soul. Honestly, that's probably why I love Killswitch so much, because they bring the soul and the metal together. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I think one thing Aaron and I share in common, we both love reggae. Like it's so fun. Like it's a great pastime for me. Not everybody gets it. I'm a big smoker, and so that's part of like the lifestyle for me, how I first got introduced into it. Aaron's not a smoker, but he just organically, just kind of just gets drawn to it. But outside of that, there's a lot. There's many layers to this sexy weird onion, But I listen to a lot of folk, a lot of singer-songwriter. One thing, I probably will never release it because I'm really, really shy about singing. I do some singer-songwriter shit that's kind of like country, but a little more like dark, like kind of like folky. But I mean, there's still some poppy stuff I really like, and there's bands I'll go see every time they come through. Like, I have no shame in saying it.
I want to see Lady Gaga.
Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Anytime I'm available and I have money, I'm gonna go see that band. I'll show you my ticket stubs. Fuck you.
They're awesome.
Yeah, I catch myself these days listening to less metal than I used to. But yeah, it's a lot of like reggae, a lot of R&B, a lot of like 90s rap and stuff like that. Like stuff like Michael Bublé and like Frank Sinatra and all that stuff like that. So I have a wide range of music I listen to. I feel like the more music you're into, like the better musician it makes you, because you can take from so much instead of like one specific genre. Yeah. So, but yeah, I love it all, to be honest with you.
That's cool. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Goes from Whitney Houston to Surruption. It's cool.
If you put my music on random,
We all have those crazy playlists.
I have.
It's like music, movie scores and like all kinds of shit.
Yeah. I think mine's like old school thrash, death metal, and a little country in there, and
Like some Johnny Cash.
and some Beastie Boys. And that's what gets me all the time. Beastie Boys.
You never go wrong with the Beastie Boys.
There's so much. Just can't name it. Got a brain fart.
All right. Here's a hard one here for you. Favorite metal or rock album and why?
Man. Oh God. There's so fucking many. Jesus.
I think, it's slipping my mind the name of the album. I'm butchering this, but me and him, we love Silosis. But what the fuck is the album called? Sorry, Silosis, but there's an album, man, and I like it's. There's very few albums that I can like. It's hard to listen to an album start to finish and go like, that was perfect. Oh. For me this year, Devil Driver's new shit.
Oh yeah.
Good God,
It's good.
that new album. I'm like, I'm in love with it, and like if we weren't playing this show here, I would be at that show with our boys. Like I've toured with Upon a Burning Body a shitload, you know, and so I like that. That's my album of the year for this year for sure.
Yeah. That's
Anybody
awesome.
else? You know, album?
I didn't honestly catch myself listening to the same stuff over and over and over again. So like, I'm not really sure on that one.
All right.
I don't have an album for the year, but as far as like influence, like ever since joining this band and like where my goals are to be like complete, I would say fucking Ritual beginning to end is a fucking masterpiece. And you know, it's not going to be the OG lineup or anything like that. I mean, but that lineup is always going to be legendary no matter who they get. The students become teachers, they become the lead guitar player, they exit, they come back, they get together. But that album from beginning to end to me is a culmination of everything I've ever wanted from that band. And it's been one of the biggest influences on guitar for me. That's probably where it's at. Yeah.
I think anything Devin Townsend puts out is really good as well.
And even going back to Black Dahlia, like I know we keep bringing it up, but like Miasma, it was like that thing was fucking perfect for me. So yeah.
I guess it's where I have to go back to Linkin Park and my uncle. I know, I'm so lame.
First two albums.
Meteora?
They're great.
All the way through, yeah.
No,
I can't show it.
Name one song.
Name 3 songs.
stop it.
Chop Suey.
Paper cut. What? That's System of a Down.
Alright. Ding.
Bring Me to Life.
Evanescence. What? Why?
Red Cup, Blue Cup.
They're just putting me on the spot now. I can't even think of what I want to say. But it's just the influence of having my uncle, who is an amazing guitarist, in my life. Yeah, I mean, it's great. That's the first thing that has stuck in my mind, and that's what opened the gateways. So
There you go.
yeah, here I am.
There you go. All right. Well,
Here.
my favorite album of this year is Exodus, Goliath. They fucking tore it up on that album. Dirtiest of the Dozen, the last song on that record. Just the solo at the beginning of that, amazing. Got to check it out. Anyway, all right. Well, here's my last hard one, and it's going to be really tough. But sometimes I ask 5 of these, but since we're pressed on time a little bit, I'm going to ask 3. Name your top 3 metal bands of all time. All time.
I already know what one of them's going to be. Why is this so hard?
I think for everybody, like at least it's the Black Dahlia Murder for
At least everybody,
Okay,
Black
everybody's
Dahlia
one.
Murder.
That's one.
Yes.
I would say obviously Black Dahlia Murder. That's my favorite band of all time. But then I'd say for me personally, Trivium is a close on the second in that playing field. And then on the heavier side for me, on the brutal side, is Cattle Decapitation.
There you go.
For me, I'm probably gonna go like a generational aspect here. Old school, like Forgive Me. Everybody says Metallica. I say Iron Maiden. No doubt about it, man. Iron Maiden, they're fucking incredible. They've influenced so many people.
Dude, is that Dev Mustaine?
What's up, Dev, dude? No, that's not.
He takes it, man.
Yeah. Man, like in the era, like the early days of like Black Dahlia Murder, I was veering more of like Suicide Silence, Bleeding Through. This is a hot take, and we might get bashed for it. So, answer B will be, I think As Lay Dying was huge for like the metalcore influence and opened up to so many people. There's no other bigger metalcore band from that era, you know, despite all the antics and the fucking extracurriculars on the outside of it. Neither here nor there, but modern day, that's different for me because I feel like that glass ceiling is still constantly getting broken. They're not my favorite, but I got to give a lot of credit to Lorna Shore. But in the modern generation, sorry man, the mix between everything, I'm gonna throw Slaughter to Prevail out there. They're fucking knocking down barriers for everybody else, and the future is gonna reap the rewards for the work they put in.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot Parkway Drive. Fuck, Parkway Drive. They're so goddamn good.
You want to say it one more time?
Parkway Drive.
Parkway.
Who?
My other one.
Parkway.
What?
Parkway.
Yeah, I agree with for most of the part. Like the Black Dahlia for sure, Cattle Decap, and then for me, like I've always loved strapping young lad. So like,
There you go.
I've always been a huge Gene Hoglan fan. So
Oh, yeah.
anything he
Gene's
puts
the
out,
best. Oh,
like
yeah.
I love it. So Deathclock, all that stuff. Like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
so for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think we all forgot Kill Switch Engage though.
I was gonna say Kill Switch Engage.
I feel like there's such like those are given bands.
Can't forget Kill Switch.
There's so many good ones. It's hard to
I was
fucking
like,
choose.
clearly
from,
none
man.
of us can choose three. Like that.
No,
It
but
is
it's
a hard
great answer,
question.
man. Well,
You ever heard of a
I
band
asked the
called
hard-hitting ones, right?
Anathemic?
Guys suck.
it's all good, man.
We're doing our best. We're all very sleep deprived right now.
I understand. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, man. With my last question to you, what's the future hold for Splattafish right now?
Man, right now we're loading new songs in the canon. We're kind of following a formula nowadays where it's in the day and age of digital media, and so it's release a single, release a music video. I'm a videographer too, so luckily we're keeping it all in house and not spending thousands upon thousands. We're going to be doing single music video back and forth, but we're going to be compiling up to releasing an album hopefully by mid to end of this upcoming year.
Okay.
And then we don't really know what the future holds. If touring is an option, if some packages, we'd love to hop on some festivals. Festival circuits are really fun. So if we can, get on Rock Fest or, Rocklahoma or any Danny Wimmer, Aftershock or whatever, it doesn't matter. Something like that. And then, maybe we'll do, a tour with just us and, bring some homies with us and see what happens. But we don't know what the future holds, but we know we're going to keep pushing, and we're all kind of just here for the trajectory, and we're hoping that it just blasts off.
Awesome, man. Very cool, man. Well, hey guys, thanks again for doing this and taking some time out of your day and to help this little old boy from San Antonio get an interview with you guys, man. And
we
I appreciate y'all's time, man. And y'all played an amazing set. The album is great. I can't say enough nice things, man.
Thank you. So much, man.
The last thing I say on this podcast is this isn't just my podcast; it's your podcast too. So if you have any shout outs to your family, friends, and fans, let them know.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom if you see this. Tomorrow is your birthday, so midnight I'm gonna get the band to shoot you a video and wish you a happy birthday if they're still awake. My friends, my family comprises of the people I'm in a band with, just everybody that's around that's been supportive and has never said, hey, you'll never do this, you'll never do that. Just said, wow, you fucking did it. Stick around. We're not done.
Yep. And shout out to, not to sound sad, but shout out to my mom because she's in the hospital right now.
No.
So she's getting better, but it's hard because she's never my biggest supporter, never missed a show, and so this kills her to miss shows. So shout out to her. Don't.
What? They're just making it worse. Shout out to my mom and dad. No, they're not really about this at all. They still love me, but yeah. Just shout out to all the people that came into our comeback show. They're what make it happen. Get us excited.
All of our fans back home. We love you guys. And sounds so cliche, but we wouldn't be shit without y'all, and that's the truth.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us on.
Thank y'all, man.
Shout out to
And
Mike for not being here. Appreciate it.
yeah,
Mike sucks.
God bless Texas.
there you go. All right. Well,
America.
thank y'all, man, for doing this with me, man. I appreciate it. And thank you to guys. Fuck it. I'm going on camera.
Yeah. Hey, look, there he is.
I'm back, bitch. Anyway,
It's not AI.
it's not.
He's AI. We're all AI.
Anyway, thanks again, man, for watching the Richie T podcast. And this has been Splattafish, and we've been here at the Rock Box here in San Antonio, Texas. And I want you to guys continue to support your local metal bands, local acts, national acts, whatever you guys support metal, support the scene, support each other. Most importantly, support this community and support all that we are about, and make it known that this is something that we really and truly love to do. And metal is not just a cliche, it's a way of life. Thank you again, and we'll be right back. Well, maybe not right back, but we'll be back another day to do this again. Have a good one.
Hell yeah.
What?